here in Rio by Jamil Shadi, a journalist covering the World Cup here in Rio de Janeiro. How did you see that extraordinary football match?
Well, no one expected, of course, what happened. Now, this, in a way, ends the trauma of 1950 and opens a new trauma, in a way. In 1950, when we lost the World Cup here, the trauma was a different one. It was a sense that perhaps we were not part of, let's say, the civilized world. We would not be able to be part of that ever. Of course, that was not true. Now, today, the trauma is another one. We have, as you said, to rebuild Brazilian football. And this can be a watershed in a way that can at least be positive in this way. We cannot forget the Brazilian Championship, the average public attendance is lower today than in the US and then in China. So the difference 7-1 is actually a difference or a distance from what we are actually to a nation that thinks itself as a football nation.
I mean, that's interesting. People think Brazil is a football crazy nation that lives and breathes, almost dies football, and yet you're saying, you know, people don't go to that in big numbers to football matches.
Absolutely. The quality is very low. We have now very nice stadium that were built for the World Cup. Now we need football. Now we need to recover what we've lost. And this is absolutely a result of lack of planning of a group of people that own Brazilian football today that is absolutely disastrous. What happened yesterday was a very clear sign that our culture of doing things in the last minute does not work if we don't have a plan.